A lot of people treat gamers as a single contiguous body of people, but frankly they are as diverse as any other big group, and it's an idea that ASUS is trying to cater to with its line of ROG Strix laptops. The idea here is that ASUS has taken what is basically the same laptop platform and tweaked some of the surface details for two particular types of gamers. So the Scar edition on one side is all about FPS. It's got a grey gunmetal style top that's really designed to evoke bullets and guns and everything else, and when you open it up, the keyboard and lid has got a sort of Kevlar coating. Now, in terms of the display, ASUS has really pushed the refresh rate and responsiveness there, and they've shortened the key travel so that when you hammer those keys down, there's a far less distance that your fingers have to go, and that way your reflexes will be a little bit faster than the competition when you're playing multiplayer. The last thing to mention is that there's a far louder pair of front-mounted speakers. Normally you're going to be using headphones when you're playing deathmatch, but if you're not, you need to have that positional awareness of where the baddies are, and with these two front speakers you should be able to do that a lot clearer. Now, the Hero Edition is all about MOBA players, and so as a consequence, rather than it being a super high refresh rate, they've gone for a much better color gamut. The reason is, you need to be able to see who of those little characters on League of Legends are your guys and who are the baddies, because frankly, when you've got a million of those on the screen, you need to be able to tell the difference. The other big thing to say is that the keyboard, rather than it being about responsiveness, is about durability, and the company reckons that you'll be able to hammer these things down about 20 million times before it gives out, which is so important when you're playing a game like League of Legends. As the Scar had a gunmetal grey military type of vibe, the Hero has something called Monster Scale, and it's just a kind of really artsy lizard skin type screen print all over it, and if that's the sort of thing you're into, that's the sort of thing that you can get. Now, both of these laptops are available right now, but really what's interesting is whether gamers will look to this level of customization and really embrace it, or whether they'll see it as something a little bit cynical. But that's something we will find out in the next couple of months. For all of the news out of Berlin, keep your browser locked on Engadget.com.